Welcome back to Northside Pyro. Today we're going to do another reaction video. I asked somebody to put together a compilation of just the craziest, most unique fireworks they could find. So they put together a little video for me to react to. Stuff that I may have seen before, but I don't know that it's coming. Most of this stuff I believe is from Japan. They have a culture of fireworks that we simply don't have here in the United States. They're constantly trying to push the envelope. They're doing bigger and more unique effects, constantly experimenting. And you'll see stuff there that you just won't see here, even in the biggest fireworks shows. We just don't have firework effects like they have over there. So I think almost all of these shells, if not all of them, are from there. And so, I don't know how much my commentary is going to add to this, to be completely honest with you, but let's watch it together. Let's have a good time. Let's see some crazy stuff. And so without any further ado, let's get right into it. So right off the bat, we have an insane tail going up. And then just a beautiful ghost effect. Very cool. Very cool. A beautiful ghost effect. Really well done. Well timed. And these are cool ghost effects. Rings. And then, oh, now that's cool. Sort of a chrysanthemum ring in the middle of a big ghost ring on the outside of it. That's a timed flashing ghost ring going around the outside. Those are very cool. That was a really spectacular one. Wow, and then look at the movement on the ghost effect there. I mean, the craftsmanship that it takes to put together something like that. Wow, look at that. And this is like aliens made fireworks. That's unbelievable. And that's the sort of thing, like I said, you'd expect to see in a sci-fi movie. Look at that, how it moves around the outside like that. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, I love that, how it goes from one side to the other, and then it reverses on the larger one, going the other direction, changing colors. And then how it kind of rotates around the outside like that. That's really spectacular. That's so cool. I'm going to run out of adjectives by the time this one is over. Very cool. A little bit more spread out, but like in these very straight lines going around a circle. Oh, I love how the ghost fills that out. It had these little effects going and spreading out, and then the ghost filled in and reached out to where those were. Wow, look at that. Look how cool that is. Let's watch that one again. That looks like an atom in the sky. Look at that. Just look how cool that is. That's really incredible how they're able to shape that so perfectly. Wow. Okay, so far I'm not disappointed. Beautiful, colorful tail going up. What's this going to turn into? Wow, look at the shape on that. Again, I'm not going to do too much rewinding, but we do have to see that one again. I want to pause on it when it's at its full shape, because the layers on that made for a really, really incredible shape. Look at that. Look at the layers from the inside ball to each of those branches coming out, and then them having layers that are sort of even around so that you can see them. It's like a pin cushion or like swords going into a ball in the middle of it. That's a very, very unique and cool effect. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. With the glitter in the middle, that's really cool. All right, we have a glitter tail, which is already a relatively unique thing. And oh wow, look at the movement at the end there. Again, I promised I wasn't going to rewind too much, but just once it gets to its fullest size, once it gets to the full size of the effect, the way that the particles inside, look how they move around, then they swim around. That's so cool. The flying fish at the end there is very, very cool. I'm going to say cool a lot, I think. I'm really enjoying this. What's going to happen here? Oh, wow. Very, very nice. Very nice. I love this moment when it's going up and you're just waiting. You're wondering, what's it going to be when it gets to the top? Beautiful. That was really beautiful. Little comets flying off of the tail. Little strobe. Wow, and then look at the structure of that. And I want to see that again when it's sort of at its densest there. the structure of it in the middle. I mean, look how cool that is. How it has the ball, and then it has the branches coming out from the middle. That's very, very cool. Very well designed. Here we go, the anticipation. Oh, wow! The Saturn. The huge ring with the inner effect, and then the gigantic ghost effect at the end there. Very cool. You could make a drinking game out of counting how many times I say cool in this video, because it's very cool. What do you want from me? A lot of ghost effects. Look at how cool that glitter is. Look, I want you, that's very awesome. Look how the glitter is everywhere, right? It's the full ball of glitter, but then that fades away, and then those tails, the little branches, they each then have glitter at the end of them. So it localizes. That's a very, very interesting thought. Another one of these highly structured ones. Again, when you pause on it at that moment that it bursts, I can just look at the structure there. Wow. Well chosen. And these tails going up are nicer than anything I light off. Oh, and then I love that from the inside to the outside with the ghost and then disappearing. What's this one going to be? Basically the same thing. Oh, that's so cool how it goes from the inside to the outside, flashing like that. Wow. Okay, so we have some sky puke going on. Sky puke, by the way, for those of you who don't know, sky puke is a term that you use for when you just launch a bunch of stuff in the air at the same time, and you almost can't tell, or you can't tell one effect from the other because it's just completely layers on top of itself. And it's usually something you want to avoid unless you can go crazy big like this and just completely fill up the sky. Then maybe you wanna see what it looks like. But that was crazy how it just completely filled the sky up with light like that. And then look at these willows and how long they're lasting, just raining down to the earth. Oh, and then they zoom at the end. Oh, that was unbelievable. Watch as the willow hangs so long before it finally zooms at the end. I mean, the chemistry there is just brilliant. Look at that. So incredible. So pretty. I love that. And then another round of sky puke. But again, just, I mean, if you have those size shells to just launch them all up at the same time, and then wow, and then it rains and glitters down to a bunch of salutes. Salutes, by the way, are effects that are just sound, just like these bursts of light with loud explosions on them. Okay, so we have some comets. So that they're letting you know something's about to happen. They're doing the ground effects and saying, here comes something. We're going to show you something here. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful ghosts. And then look at that. Wow, look at the rain. And that's all from one shell. That's all from one shell. That's incredible. And again, it's almost like they're announcing that they're shooting off another one with those rockets at the bottom, the multi-layered colored rockets at the bottom. The comets, rather. And then two at the same time. Wow, look at that. Again, the Saturns. You call those Saturns because they're the ball with the ring around the outside of it, like the planet Saturn. And to have those ghost effects, and then look at this rain coming down. I mean, that's two shells that created all of this. And then the red glitter at the end of them. I mean, just that is one heck of a complicated shell. Okay, we have another round of comets letting you know we're sending something else up. You better pay attention. They're sending two shells up. And these have got to be 24 or 36-inch shells, probably 36-inch. The structure there is just incredible. And then the glitter at the end. And then is it going to have an after effect like the other ones? Yeah, there's going to be some sort of after effect here. Look at that. Oh, that's incredible. The blue to the rain. You know, blue is one of the most difficult things to do. But obviously, when you're on this level, they do blue no problem. And then just the rain in the sky. That's so incredible. Oh, look at that ghost. I mean, that was huge. That was an enormous shell. Wow, those are just really big. Huge structure, layers, and then again, it just rains down. The willow holds there so long and then finishes off in glitter. Really incredible. Oh, okay. So I think already I want to restart this real quick and let you know what it is. He said that the last few minutes of it, the last 4 or 5 minutes of it, are just a full-on show. He didn't cut from one effect to the other. He said it's one of this is supposed to be just an absolutely incredible, just 4-minute long structured show. So this I've really been looking forward to seeing. Let's see what this looks like. So we start off with some ground effects, some lower level stuff. Again, ghosts with crackle. Beautiful flashing, beautiful colors. Wow, and then again, really nice ghost effects in the sky. Beautiful ground effects. I mean, those ground effects are incredible. Unfortunately, my window is covering up a little corner of it. A lot of ghost effects. Look at those ghost rings. We got 2 big shells going up, it looks like. Yeah, a couple of big Saturns. Look at the colors. Look at the colors on those ground effects and the way that they're using the smoke on the ground in a very, very beautiful way. Look at those colors. I mean, you don't see colors that vibrant. Really spectacular mixture of ground effects and sky effects. And that, wow. Imagine being there to see something like this. I mean, the people must have just been absolutely going crazy. Wow. And look at those ground effects. Yeah, and then it starts, then the rain to the glitter. I love that. A little bit of an interlude. All right, we got 5 shells going up at the same time. What are these about to do? I'm a big fan of this type of effect. Wow, and then look how that filled up the sky. Unbelievable. I love that. That's not going to be the end of that. Oh, wow. Look at the colors. And look at the colors there on the ground effects and the sky effects. And they're just so sharp and so vibrant. It takes a lot of skill to make colors that stand out that much. And then again, more ghost and glitter with these 2 huge shells they just sent up. Really beautiful. I mean, the colors are just really standing out to me. Wow, and then the rainbow on the bottom there. I mean, not exactly in the order, but just really beautiful. And I love how they're using the smoke on those ground effects. They know that the smoke is the background and they're lighting it up. Those wave ghosts. Look at the wave ghosts going from one side to the other. Oh, look at this. Imagine being there when something like this is going off. I mean, it's like magic. And this is like magic. This is like what Gandalf would do for fireworks. And it's really like a wizard created this. Unbelievable. And just imagine being there for something like this. Someday I'll get to something like this. I think we're coming up on the grand finale here, and they're gonna go crazy. And look at this, just filling up the sky with all of these flashing ghost effects. So many incredible colors, lots of blues. They're showing off. Blue is the most difficult firework color to pull off. So all these blues, they're just showing off. They know what they're doing. Wow. Oh my God. And then just Skype you for the finale. They're like, here, you think you've seen something? Look at us. We're going to fill up the whole light. And then, wow, that glittering red against the smoke. I think that's the end of it, but I just want to see that one more time. At the very end here, so all these effects are going to go off. You're going to have crazy sky puke in the air. But then at the very end, they know how much smoke they've created, and they're playing off of that with that glittering red. I mean, that's like something straight out of sci-fi. Wow, really amazing. I'm unbelievably impressed. One of these days, someday before I die, it's on the bucket list, is to go and see some of these really outstanding, incredible effects in person. Just like I said, I don't know that you're ever going to see them on this side of the ocean. You do have to travel to see them. It's not just Japan. Other places, I know that in Italy they have a big, a crazy firework culture, and a lot of different Asian countries definitely have these where they're, like I said, they're trying to always push the envelope. They have these competitions where people are just making these designer individual shells. They work on one shell for an entire year, just trying to perfect it. And sometimes they go wrong, obviously, but sometimes they go really, really right. And like I said, just to be there and see something like that in person up in the sky is an absolute dream that someday I'll accomplish. And when I do, I'll bring my camera and we'll post it on the Northside Pyro channel. If you like content like this, let us know down in the comments below. Otherwise, that's going to do it this time for Northside Pyro. Don't forget to subscribe, to like. By the way, this is the first video we've made since we've hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it here. And we will see you in the next one.